Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. Okay, so I'm looking to do a live stream with somebody, to try and get my message out, because I don't like any of the people out here. It's clearly, obviously, I've stated this before. But the thing is, it's not about me. This is about Michael Jackson, and there is a major issue at hand here, is that his real parents, Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson, and key players like Berry Gordy, they're old, and this story needs to come out while they're all still alive, primarily Diana Ross. Smokey's super important, but Diana Ross is the key one. She's the number one. But even Berry Gordy, he's super, super important, because with him, we get to hear the understanding of the Joe Jackson in the story. We get all of that clarified. So Berry Gordy's super important, Smokey Robinson super important, and Diana Ross is just astronomically important, to the story and to the real understanding of who Michael Jackson was and explaining it. And if they're old enough that if they pass away, what we lose, it's massive. And it's so I keep wanting to talk to the people and stuff, the Michael Jackson fans like that, and it's okay, so, and I've tried to get to do live streams and stuff, but I've never done a live stream. I haven't done it one time. No, I still haven't done it one time. So I don't understand actually the process. When I click on there, it's okay, am I going to have to give my email address? What information are these people going to be asking of me and stuff? There's certain things, and so certain people I haven't, I don't want to do that with them, because either they're kids or I don't like them and stuff. But somebody like Michael Trapson, well, I've sent him emails, so he's got my email address. He knows my real name. Krista MJ, I've sent her my email. I've sent emails to her before. Ashley Ann, I sent emails to Ashley Ann, to River Gibbs. I sent emails to all of them, and so they've got my email address. They know my real name and shit. They've got a phone number that actually it's my cell phone that I don't have it on I don't ever use it, so it's always off, but they have a cell phone number of mine. But so people like Matt's FTR, I don't really want to give him any of my personal information. I really don't like him as a person. I don't trust him at all. It's the other people I would trust certain things about. River Gibbs, as soon as I send him an email, he goes and doxes me basically and says my real name, and it got misinterpreted it, so it's really not out there, but he did say my name on his video. And then Michael Trapson, I sent him an email, and then he goes and reads my email on one of his videos, but he didn't say my name, but he read the video, he read the email, and it's and then he misinterpreted things that I would say to them in the email. He misinterpreted, so there's a problem. It's weird, but it's and then so Michael Trapson did offer me to do a live stream one time. And he offered it on his show, that I could come on his show, and then we had a brief discussion in email, but he was telling me, okay, well, if you're going to, first he tells me, you can't come and just talk over me. So it's I already know, it's you can't trust this guy. He's weak-minded. He's trying to control the thing instead of just having a conversation. And then he was telling me, you've got to come onto some other website. It's got to be through this. It's got to be done this way. And it's Jesus Christ, so really when he's making all these stipulations, I know that he doesn't want to, so I yelled at him and stuff, and then he blocked me and stuff, right? So I can't even send him an email now because he's blocked me and shit, right? It's just ridiculous. That page, the detail. I was sending the detail, I'd send him the message and send him videos. Then he responded to me one time and said, I blocked you. I don't watch any of your videos. That was his one response. Never asked a question. Never gave a comment about any of my work. Just, I blocked you. You leave me alone. It's Jesus Christ. These people are pathetic, right? So, so what I was saying is so Matt's FTR, Matt's FTR, I tried to do an email with him the other day. I said, okay, I'll do a live stream with you. And he said, okay, we can do a live stream, but you can't talk about Diana Ross. I mean, it's okay, that's saying that Diana Ross is not involved in the Michael Jackson story. Regardless of my story is true or not, Diana Ross is massively involved in the Michael Jackson story. So to say that we're going to have a conversation about Michael Jackson, but you can't bring Diana Ross into it, that's just petty. That's what I'm saying. These people, they're afraid. They're afraid of this stuff. And then they're actually enemies of Michael Jackson because they're fighting against the truth coming out. And because they're fighting against the truth coming out, you're allowing for maybe somebody like Diana Ross to pass away. So then there's somebody like Nicholas Stohler's out there. He could be a cool kid. I could probably have a good live stream with him. But I don't want to do a live stream with a kid, with somebody under 18 and stuff, right? So the only person kind of out there right now that's even left is like that Joey Moonwalking Kingdom, right? So it's like, okay, well, maybe I could do a live stream with Joey Moonwalking Kingdom, and he could put out, he could make a video asking the public, the Michael Jackson community, and he could tell them, okay, I'm going to do a live stream with an American Scheme, and he's told me to ask you people to send questions. And so make a video like that, Joey. Tell the people, I'm going to do a live stream with an American Scheme. Go ahead and ask me questions so I can ask him these questions, because I don't want anybody else. If I would do a live stream with you, Joey, you're not allowed to bring people in. I don't want that kind of way, especially like if you brought Matt's FTR, that's it. I'd click off and I'm done. I don't want to. And so Matt's FTR, he's so stupid and pathetic and shit, right? But Matt's FTR is literally right now, he'll have these kids he'll have a live stream and he'll have a bunch of kids on his panel there with him. Next thing you know, he starts showing homosexual child pornography of like sex stuff. He like visually, like actually. The other day I seen somebody having anal sex. Literally. I saw somebody having anal sex on Matt's FTR's live stream. I saw a guy masturbating on Matt's live stream. And Matt's got all these kids on his page. So it's like, okay, Matt's FTR is showing child pornography, on his homosexual child pornography on his video live streams with these kids. It's like, I don't want anything to do with Matt. He's just like low class. He's garbage and shit, right? So that's what I'm saying. Joey Moonwalker, if we did a live stream, I could come on with a live stream and you have to ask people to ask questions, and then you can sit there and ask me questions and stuff, right? And we could do a live stream like that. And, ask me whatever questions, but you can't ask me stupid stuff like, what's your favorite album? What's your favorite concert? What's your favorite song? That has nothing to do. I'm here to talk about Diana Ross being Michael Jackson's real mother. We'll talk about Michael Jackson's real life. You can ask me things about his life and stuff that you might not think it relates to my story, but it all does. As long as you're asking me about his life and shit. And ask me about him, his life, all of that stuff. But you can't ask me those stupid questions, the stuff that what you would ask, like the stupid questions, like, what's your favorite outfit? What's your favorite dance move? And like that's a stupid kid shit. We're not here to talk about that shit. We're here to really have a conversation. I'm going to show you here in this video, I'm going to show you the difference between the stupid stuff of what you ask, and I'm going to show you how it relates, like the stuff of what I do, the real stuff, right? And so yeah, like I said, Joey Moonwalker, if you want to do a live stream with me, we could probably work it out. But like when I do it, it's like, do I have to send you an email address? That's something I really don't want to do. I don't trust you in that way. If I can click onto your live and it's like, I'm not going to Instagram, you have to open up a StreamYard thing in YouTube and do it on YouTube. That's not too much. You're a YouTuber. Why is it too much for me to ask for? I would assume you have a StreamYard, but maybe you don't. But why don't you? You're an actual YouTuber. You do these live streams and stuff. So why would it be too much of me to ask you to go ahead and sign up for StreamYard? Like for me, it's harder to sign up for StreamYard and do stuff like that because I'm not that kind of YouTuber. So I've never done it before. So you would actually be asking a lot of me to do that. And then like if I was going to set up a StreamYard, then why would I talk to you, Joey? You're not really important. The only reason of why you would be important is because if you can set up a StreamYard and do a live like that, well, that's what makes you important to me. And you do talk to Michael Jackson fans, so like that kind of stuff. And you're an adult, like I don't know how much older, but you are past 18, so I'd be willing to do it with you. But I don't have to give you personal information, so that's the kind of thing too. It's like, because I've never done it before. I don't know what you're going to be asking me, so you don't be asking me for that stupid shit like that. Okay, so let me show you, like, you guys talk about stupid shit. So now let me show you. This is how my investigation works. I'm going to show you. This is real investigative type of information and stuff here. So there's a lot. I could show you too much. The problem with me is I've got too much stuff. So I'm just going to show you something really quick. So, like, Joey, you know how you would say, I hear you talking to Matt, and you're like, I can't believe John thinks this, or I can't believe he thinks that. So now, this is in The Empire Strikes Back, and Luke is trying to lift the plane out of the swamp, but he can't do it with his Jedi powers, and then Yoda does it, right? So right after Yoda lifts the plane out of there, this is the scene.
believe it.
That's why you fail.
Okay, so he's saying, I don't believe it. So this is what I'm telling, and then Yoda told him, that's why you fail. You know, because Yoda's the master Jedi, right? And Luke, I don't believe it. We're not here to not believe shit. Believe. We are here to question things and try and figure shit out. I'm not here to hear your stupid opinion. I don't believe it. I don't believe it and shit, right? So now the reason why I'm showing, not specifically just because of that words, I'm showing you this because there's much more. Now, you know Michael Jackson was a fan of the Star Wars series and shit, right? There's movies. He's a big into film culture. Michael Jackson liked the Star Wars series and shit, right? But so I'm going to show you something more. So Luke Skywalker, his sister is Princess Leia, okay? Princess Leia, right? And her real name is Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher. I was thinking Jodie Foster, but no, Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher is Princess Leia, okay? So Carrie Fisher is Princess Leia. Now that's what I'm saying. Now, if I tell you Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia, you wouldn't think that has anything to do with Motown, right? Because you don't know, like, a lot of the Motown history. You don't understand all that stuff. So right here, initially going to be called Tammy Records. This is before they called it, it might have even been before Tamla. But it's definitely before Motown, as they're developing the name Motown, and they got Tamla. But Tammy... See, there it is at the bottom. As to how Tammy became Tamla. Okay, so it is like, I think Tamla does, or the origins of Tamla, I think is from Tammy. So it says right there that was going to be called Tammy Records after the then recent hit song by Debbie Reynolds from the movie called Tammy. Okay, so the hit song by Debbie Reynolds. Okay, Debbie Reynolds is the mother of Carrie Fisher. Okay, Eddie Fisher was the father. And then Eddie Fisher left Debbie Reynolds to go date Elizabeth Taylor. And you know Elizabeth Taylor has this massive friendship with Michael Jackson, okay? So that's what I'm saying is like, the Star Wars starring Carrie Fisher, okay, but when you're talking about Michael Jackson, okay, that's Carrie Fisher. That's the daughter of Debbie Reynolds, and Debbie Reynolds was married to Eddie Fisher, I think his name was, and so, but he left Debbie Reynolds to go out with Elizabeth Taylor, okay? So that's what I'm saying is like, that's Carrie Fisher. And then so Debbie Reynolds, actually, Motown was going to be named after a song by Debbie Reynolds, Tammy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is little things that's like, when I see stuff, I know a lot more information. So right here, now this is not up for speculation. You can't say to me, oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Michael Jackson, like Star Wars, that part of it wasn't related to that Carrie Fisher was starring as Princess Leia. And then you can't say that, oh, well, Michael didn't know about the Carrie Fisher and what happened with her mother, Debbie Reynolds. And Debbie Reynolds stars in the movie Singing in the Rain. And right now, the singer, because there's Fred Astaire and there's the two big dancers, Fred Astaire and the other one, which his name's not coming to me, but he stars in Singing in the Rain with Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly is in Singing in the Rain. We're starring with Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds is in Singing in the Rain. That's, Gene Kelly, that's the dancer, one of the big inspirations for Michael. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't know this basic history stuff. But when you know it, it's like, look at freaking how much stuff, how integral it is, not into just Michael Jackson's life. It's integral into the whole creation of Motown, of how the name was developed and shit, right? So that's why I wanted to show you the importance of like that Star Wars, and that line is like when he's saying, I don't believe it. And it's like, well, that's why you fail, okay? So that's why you fail. So now I'm going to show you a few things here. Because I've been saying for a long time that Billie Jean is Diana Ross, and that the song Billie Jean is the explaining of Diana Ross informing Michael Jackson that she was his real mother, right? So, but there's a lot more information out there. There's a lot of stuff. Even as much as I have, I know that there's so much more. So the other day, the person told me about the Billie Jean demo number 3. Okay, so I'm going to get to that, and yeah, so I'll get to that in a minute. But so in that, I'll show you, because I told in that part, it says at the end, she says, I am her son, which is like, should never exist unless my story's true. But also in that Billie Jean number 3, there's this little part. So this is from that Billie Jean demo number 3. Listen to this part.
She told me
name was Billie Jean.
She told me her name was Billie Jean. I think he says from a movie queen instead of like saying Billie Jean from a movie scene. It's the movie queen. Okay, so she told me her name was Billie Jean from a movie queen. I'll play it again there for a second.
She told me her name was Billie Jean.
Okay, so Billie Jean, you could clearly say, then he sees movie queen. Movie queen, okay? So now this is the a cappella version of Billie Jean, okay? So listen what he says, listen what it says right here.
Don't call me Billie Jean. Woo! It's not much to sing.
Okay, don't call me Billie Jean. Okay, let's play it again.
Don't call me Billie Jean. Woo! It's not much to sing.
Okay, so don't call me Billie Jean. So now, he's calling this Billie Jean the movie queen, right? And then he says in the song later, don't call me Billie Jean. Well, that would be Billie Jean telling him. That's Billie Jean talking to him. So Billie Jean's bossing him around. That doesn't fit the narrative of some girl claiming that Michael's the father of her child. Why would she be telling Michael, don't call me Billie Jean, a style that's much too seen? How does that fit? It doesn't fit at all. But if it's actually Diana Ross and Michael's made this song, then you can see where Diana Ross is like, don't call me Billie Jean, a style that's much too seen. And then it says, Billie Jean, a movie queen. Billie Jean's a movie queen, and then this Billie Jean is ordering Michael, saying, don't call me Billie Jean. That style's much too seen. Because Diana Ross, when she's playing Billie Holiday in the movie Lady Sings the Blues, she got nominated for an Oscar. So here's Billie Jean, a movie queen, the movie queen, and here's Billie Jean who's bossing Michael around, saying, don't call me Billie Jean. That's a style that's much too seen. Right, so here's Diana Ross.
Wait a minute. What'd you say your name was?
Eleanor.
Ellen. Ella who?
Billie. Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday, that's my name.
Okay, Billie.
Okay, Billie. And it's like, that's one of the things, when you look at her there, it's like if you can't see Michael Jackson in her face and stuff, and her voice, and her personality, It's everything. It's her whole body. It's everything. Like, Michael resembles her on massive levels. Not just stuff that surgery could have done. It's complete. He totally frickin', it's all of her mannerisms. It's her soul, her personality. Michael Jackson is just like her. But now look at the song Billie Jean. He says, Billie Jean, a movie queen. Okay, well, that's what this is. And like I said, Diana would have informed Michael that she was his real mother when Michael's living in her house right after the Jacksons signed to Motown, moved to LA. See this down here, it's this says 1972. Lady Sings the Blues came out in 1972. So she would have been filming it in like 1971 and stuff during that time of where Michael's living in her house. She's filming a movie. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene, because at the time like part of the reason she moved to LA is because she's going to become a film star and she's going to make this movie. So all of this stuff leading up, at that time, she's playing this Billie Jean character. She's more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. And then that's why Billie Jean's a movie queen. And then that's why in the a cappella version, it says, don't call me Billie Jean. That style's much too seen. That's why Diana Ross is saying, people are going to understand that. She's saying, people might understand that. They might link that back to me as the Billie Holiday if you're using this Billie Jean name and stuff. That's like, when you actually listen to the song, this is not me making stuff up. This is me doing a proper investigation and having a real understanding of what's actually occurring here. So I think I played all that stuff. I played that. Oh yeah, so then in the part of the song, I've always known that these words, this is at the end of the song where it says, she said, I am the one. She said, he is my son. She said, I'm the one. I've always known that in those words, he was saying it. It was like saying, he was saying it. She said, I am the one. She said, he is my son. I've always known that, okay, in those words right there, he's saying it. He's saying it there, that she's saying that he is her son. I've always known that it was there and stuff, right? But so that's this in the Billie Jean demo number 3, the one that somebody just sent me. And this is the thing, is like, you know that I never knew about this because this is so important. I would have played this a long time ago, especially when you know how much I've talked about all the Billie Jean stuff, right? So now, listen, I just showed you the part of the song that has the words, but now listen to this. It says, she says, I am her son. And when the her part, see in here, it doesn't have the word her. It doesn't have the word her. She says, I am her son. So Michael would have had to record that specifically. She says, I am her son. There's like a difference of how he got that to fit. But what he did is he overdubbed it. He dubbed it over because that's what Michael does. And he left this behind. So it was recorded. It was recorded. Now it doesn't make it on the actual song this demo. It's the demo song, but the thing is, it's recorded, it's there and stuff. And when Michael was making the song, at some point he did this, and the only reason for him to do this is because of he's telling the story of Billie Jean and what it is. It's what I keep saying. It's about Diana Ross saying that Michael's her son. So listen here where it says and just listen to it this way. She says, I am her son. She says, I am her son. Listen to it. That's what it says. She says, I am her son. So, out of all of that time, I never knew about this. I would have played this a long time ago, right? So, I kept telling you that this is what the song's about, right? It's about Diana Ross telling Michael that he's her son. And then after all of the time, what we find out is that when you go find like this part of the Billie Jean demo number 3, you find that there's a part right there where Michael is overdubbed those words, and what he has it so it's actually saying is, she says, I am her son. She says, I am her son, which doesn't fit anything about what the Billie Jean of a groupie or a woman claiming that Michael's the father of her child. She says, I am her son. That doesn't fit any of that story. It doesn't. There is no understanding. The only understanding when you hear those words and why he did that and left it behind is but look at how it perfectly fits mine. And when you hear that this Billie Jean character, she says, I am her son. It's exactly what I've been saying. And there it is right there. She says, I am her son. She says, I am her son. If you didn't hear it, play it again. She says, I am her son. I mean, it's clearly, that's what he said. That's what he's saying right there. It says it. She says, I am her son. There's no misinterpretation. He laid it over and made it say those words. She says, I am her son. He did that. He left it behind. And when you look at actually what the song is about, you'll see that I identify what the song's actually about. It completely fits the order and explanation of the way I describe it. But here's, like, with me, like, I never knew that it said that. I never knew that there was a part in the song where it says, like, where it actually says, like, the words like that. Because it says it, but I've had to explain it because it says it in a different form. I've had to explain what he's actually saying. So I never knew that where there was a part where it actually says, she says, I am her son, okay? Because that's the hidden part. You had to read into it. You had to understand. First of all, you have to be a Michael Jackson fan and appreciate him as being an artist, which that's the thing about what I say to you Michael Jackson fans, is that you don't seem to appreciate Michael Jackson. You don't understand that he's an artist because you don't understand what actual art is. You don't understand how long Michael Jackson was actually in the music business and how long he's been sitting at those boards, editing songs and stuff, doing that stuff. You don't appreciate how long he's been doing that stuff and how masterful he was at his craft by the time he comes to this. And see, there's the other stuff about Billie Jean. It's like, then let's look at the realities. It's like, this is the song that he sings on Motown 25. This is the song that he tells Berry Gordy, I'm not doing your Motown 25 unless I can do this song. And what do I say about Michael Jackson is that he was created right as the development of Motown is taking place. So Motown 25. So Michael would be like 25 years old at this. This was, I think, in 1983. And so Michael's born in 58, so he's like 25 years old. So Motown 25, that's the other part of it. It's like, okay, so think about like that. Motown 25. Okay, well, Michael's 25. And actually what happened is he comes from the origins of Motown. He was developed as the Motown was developing and stuff. It's not coincidence. This is what the stuff is all actually about. And so on Motown 25, Michael says, well, I'm not doing your Motown 25 unless I could perform Billie Jean, the song that explains what you guys all did to me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a dance, and I'm going to make sure that the only thing that anybody's ever going to talk about Motown 25 is my performance of Billie Jean. He's going to document that in history, and he's going to take control. He's going to be the owner of like Motown 25. It's all going to revolve around him, because in reality, Motown all revolved around him, from Smokey getting Diana Ross pregnant, and them having to abandon their child through Berry Gordy's connection to Joe Jackson. That's how all that stuff happens. So it's just crazy. It's like, look at how much I talk about actual facts in the history of Michael Jackson, but you guys just want to talk about, like, you want to bring it to you. Like, you say, oh, well, my favorite concert is this. I don't care what your favorite concert is. I want to know about Michael Jackson. Are you a Michael Jackson fan or not? Do you understand this guy is an artist? Do you care about, like, what actually happened to him in his life for him to create these songs? Like, there's things to it, like Billie Jean, where the Billie Jean song, that was the song that the MTV, they were like saying they weren't going to play Michael Jackson's videos, and Michael was said, you're going to, and then so the record producer said, you're going to play Billie Jean or we're going to pull all of our fucking songs, because it's a thing too with that Billie Jean, where Michael was pushing that Billie Jean. People were saying, no, I don't know about that, and Michael kept telling him, no, Billie Jean. Billie Jean's the one. Billie Jean's the important song. This is the true song. This is the song. The song that he fought for so much was this Billie Jean. And look at what he actually did. He got it to be on Motown 25 with that performance, which it's not a Motown song, but Michael fought for Billie Jean. Okay? Michael got to his music. Michael got the record producer of the company there that produced Billie Jean to tell MTV, you're going to play this Billie Jean video or we're going to pull all of our artists from MTV. That happened because of Billie Jean, because Michael fought for Billie Jean. This was the song he fought for. And why is it? She says, I am her son. It's because it's about this experience, and it's such a masterful artist, like crafting his art. It's masterful. And the people in the world it's like, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, like Joey Moonwalker, I heard you saying Michael's like a second father figure. If you're okay, well, then do something for him. Think about all the things of what he's done for you. It's time for you now to step up and do something for him and help expose the true meaning of the song Billie Jean, which explains who Michael Jackson actually was as an abandoned child. Help Michael. He put this here so somebody in the future, he was hoping somebody could help him, because this is the thing he couldn't do for himself. It was going to take his fans to do it for him. Well, you're saying Michael did stuff for you. It's time for you now to give back to Michael Jackson. Not by doing your stupid videos and being a Michael Jackson community. You guys don't do anything for Michael Jackson. You do stuff for you. You think it's like, and it shows how arrogant you are, that you think Michael Jackson needs you to keep his name. It's like, that's why I keep saying you guys do for you, because you think that you're keeping his name alive and stuff. And it's like, dude, you think Michael Jackson needs you to talk about him to keep his name alive? Are you kidding me? Michael Jackson needs you to talk about his songs and stuff to keep his artwork alive? Absolutely not. He doesn't need you to do that, but you want to do something for him, help expose the true identity of who he was and explain his real songs. Now that is something that you can actually do for Michael, because that was something he could not do for himself. Michael got to be the king of pop. Michael sold millions of records. Michael's clearly known as one of the greatest artists of all time around the world. He was able to do that for himself. He doesn't need you to do that for him. But one thing he couldn't do was to tell the world the true story that it was him being an abandoned child, that his real parents are Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson. Now, this is where the fans need to come into play. You can actually do this for him. He needs you to do this for him. I'm just one person, and I'm getting, not only am I getting rejected by the fans, you guys are fighting against what I'm saying. You guys aren't just like ignoring me and stuff. You're out there telling people that I'm wrong, which means you're actually fighting against Michael Jackson. Instead of helping him, you're fighting against him by fighting against my story. And that's the world of which I live in, and it's just like, it's confusing, and it's like, and it's rampant between all the Michael Jackson community. They're all like fighting against my work. And it's like, well, why are you fighting against it? What's the purpose of it? You're supposed to be a Michael Jackson fan. Care about Michael Jackson. How is, if my story's wrong, then it's going to be easy to prove I'm wrong. You guys all know that the problem is that you can't prove I'm wrong. That my story is too advanced, and it's actually factually based, and it has serious evidence to back it up, and none of you people are qualified to overcome what I'm doing. And the problem is that it's true. And why would you be constantly so worried about trying to fight against my story if it's true? That's the problem I'm having a problem with, is that why do you guys not want this to come out? It's true. Do something for Michael Jackson. You can actually be a major part of Michael Jackson's life through being a fan. But the only thing of what you'll ever do as being a fan to actually help Michael Jackson is to be able to tell his true story to the world and clarify the misunderstanding of what the whole world has about who Michael Jackson actually was. You can clarify that, and you can take his art to a whole nother level, because once the people hear my understanding of what Billie Jean is, and once they understand what Michael Jackson the artist did by putting this song Billie Jean, because Billie Jean's already known as one of the greatest songs, this will get Billie Jean to be known as, it'll be like the Mona Lisa. It's like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Like, you're talking about one of the greatest artworks of all time. It's constantly talked about. Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. There's just the thing where in the aura of like, that's like the greatest artist, and that's like his greatest art. That's the one that's got people. So when you talk about music and art, Billie Jean, once you guys help me explain everything, the whole world is it's gonna take Billie Jean to the level of like the Mona Lisa, the Leonardo da Vinci. It's gonna take Michael to the top, where people will recognize him as the artist, because once they can appreciate what he actually did, once it's understood, he will be exposed as one of the greatest artists of all time. Admired by the most creative and artistic people and the intellectual people of all time throughout the world. Once they understand what this is about and what Michael did, and that he went his whole life and nobody actually understood it, but now that it actually comes out, it's going to take him to like a whole nother level of artist. And it's like, okay, well, be a fan. Help. This is your opportunity. This is your one and only opportunity to ever actually do something for Michael Jackson. And like I keep saying, it's so important that I'm willing to go down in the gutter with you scumbag loser fans, idiots, you total fucking morons. But it's so important. Yeah, I'm willing to fucking come and fucking belittle myself to have myself make an appearance on your show, you know? Yeah, because I already know how you guys are lame as fuck. Yeah, it's clearly obvious that I've stated before that I don't like you fucking Michael Jackson fans. I don't respect you and shit, right? But this is for Michael Jackson. And yeah, I'm willing to go down in the gutter with you low-life scumbag Michael Jackson fans, and I'm willing to do a live stream and talk about this stuff so I can help fucking explain to the public so they can understand it and shit, right? Because it's so important and shit, right? But yeah, I'll do that for Michael Jackson. But what are you willing to do? Like Joey Moonwalker? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do for him? Because I don't see you ever doing anything for him.